Once, in a quiet green forest far away from the noise of the world, lived a small bird with feathers like golden sunlight and a voice as pure as morning rain. Every dawn, as the first rays of light stretched over the trees, the forest held its breath just to hear her sing. Her song was not just a sound, it was a feeling, a hope, a joy that made animals smile and trees sway gently in rhythm. This little bird was loved by all, and though her days were filled with hard work, flying far and wide to gather food, she never complained. The wind in her feathers, the freedom in her flight, and the joy of singing made her life beautiful. She was free, strong, and full of life. One day, while she was perched high on a tree, she saw a man walking through the forest. He was a farmer carrying a small wooden box. Out of curiosity, she fluttered down and asked, "What's in the box?" The farmer looked up, surprised but gentle, and replied, "Insects. I'm going to sell them at the market and buy some feathers." The bird tilted her head, thoughtful. "You want feathers, and I want insects. Every day I tire myself flying miles just to find them. What if we help each other? I'll give you one of my feathers, and you give me some insects in return." The farmer smiled. "Deal." And so began a quiet exchange, one feather for a handful of food. It was so easy. The bird no longer had to fly through the rain, brave the winds, or search the trees for food. Each day she gave a feather, and each day she ate comfortably. Her life became simple, comfortable. But slowly, almost invisibly, something began to change. At first, she thought it was the wind blowing stronger. Flying felt heavier. Her wings didn't lift her like they used to. Her song, once full of joy and life, began to lose its spark. The notes weren't wrong, but they weren't right either. Still, she kept telling herself, "I'm just tired. It will pass." But it didn't. The days went by. The feathers grew fewer. Her body grew weaker. Her voice grew quieter. And then, one morning, she had no feathers left. She tried to fly, but her body refused. She tried to sing, but her voice cracked like dry leaves. She turned to the farmer for food, but he shook his head. "You have nothing left to trade." She sat on a low branch, unable to move. The forest didn't stop to listen anymore. The animals walked past. The trees stood silent. Her light had dimmed, her presence forgotten. And then, in the stillness of a morning like any other, she closed her eyes and was gone. No song, no goodbye, just silence. That little bird is not just a bird. She is many of us. We're born with something special. A voice, a strength, a talent. We work hard. We build ourselves. We make others smile. We matter because of the energy we give to life. But then sometimes, someone offers us an easier path. Why work so hard? Here's a shortcut. Stop struggling. Take the easy way. And like the bird, we begin to trade. A little bit of our passion, a bit of our effort, a bit of our drive, in exchange for small comforts, convenience, ease. At first it feels like a good deal. We relax, we feel secure, but slowly we stop growing. We stop flying. We stop singing. And one day we wake up and realize we're not who we used to be. We've given up what made us us, and the world, which once paused for our light, doesn't even notice our dimmed flame. But let this not be the end of your story, because it's not too late. Don't trade your wings for comfort. Don't give away your strength just to avoid effort. Your wings, your talent, your spirit, your resilience are your identity. Fly even if it's hard. Struggle even if it's slow. Because when you reach your heights through your own strength, no one can take the sky away from you.